The first time I had mochi, I honestly thought it was kind of gross. I'm not sure if you're like me, but I've always had a kind of strange relationship with food. I'm very picky. I don't like a lot of things. And having something gushy and gooey wrapped around my ice cream just didn't really sit well with me. And as I love to always remind you that people are constantly growing and changing, and today we are in Joanne Molinaro, aka the Korean Vegan's Kitchen, and we're making some vegan mochi ice cream. Don't worry, if you're not vegan, you can still make this recipe. All you do is just add regular ice cream in the inside of your mochi instead of vegan ice cream. When you start making mochi, it's very simple. It's rice flour, some sugar, and some water. We also added a little pinch of salt and some food coloring for fun. You want to make sure this is mixed up really well. There's no more clumps of rice flour, and all of that sugar is dissolved into the hot water. Now here's a part that completely surprised me. I was not expecting this, but you have to put a lid on it and actually throw it into the microwave. You may not know this about me, but I'm 26 years old, and the woman across from me is actually closer in age to my parents than me. So you may have another question. How in the world did she become one of my best friends? Remember a few seconds ago when I told you that people are constantly growing and changing, and that includes me and you? Of course, I wasn't just talking about the things that we do or the foods we like to eat. Well, one of the people in my life that's helped me grow and change a ton over the last 2 years is Joanne Molinaro. We bonded over both working just regular jobs. During the lockdown, we started posting videos about our life and about food onto the internet, and somehow it changed our lives. But I was just a manager at a Cold Stone, and Joanne here was a lawyer, a partner at a law firm, which is a huge deal. So what I'm trying to tell you is not only, as you could tell, she's very beautiful, but she's also very, very smart. And if you ever watched one of her videos, you know that she has the biggest heart. Now that we've heated up our mochi, it's time to start beating it up. This part is so important because it's going to create the structure that's going to make it the perfect texture. And as you can see, the more you do it, the stronger it gets. The pulls get better and better every time. If you like playing with slime, you'll probably love this next part. You want to make sure you get a ton of cornstarch though, because this is very sticky and it's going to stick to everything. Once you've scraped it all out of your bowl, you want to go ahead and begin to roll it out. I did horrible with this part, and I definitely needed Joanne to help me. Once you get it to a consistent thickness, you want to put it into one of these little cups, and then you're going to scoop out your ice cream and fill it up and then fold it over. Once again, I'm going to remind you that cornstarch is your best friend. This stuff is very sticky and it's going to want to stick to you like crazy. Your next step is to take a scoop of ice cream and put it right in the center. Then you're going to wrap up your ice cream and pinch off the extra. They should look nice and cute just like this, but yours will probably look even better than mine. After we wrapped up a couple more, we went ahead and let them set in the freezer, but we definitely didn't let them sit long enough. We were very impatient, but that's just what happens when you decide to eat dessert before your dinner. Joanne thought it'd be cute if we served them up on this board, so we set them down, sprinkled some more cornstarch on top, and decided to cut one open for you. As you can tell, like I said, we did not let these sit long enough. They're so gooey inside. They still taste delicious, so cheers to making mochi. Thank you so much, Joanne. You are truly one of my favorite people in the world. And if you don't know Joanne, I strongly urge you to check out some of her content. It is extremely wise and heartfelt and wholesome. I know it's probably sad to hear, but